All right, hey everybody! Thanks for joining me. Whenever you're watching this, hopefully you glean some good information and take some good intel away from this. So, I've made some updates to the Excel sheet here, and certainly I'm no expert in Excel, but I'm certainly trying to get better every day here, and hopefully I have at least disseminated the information and put it together in a way that hopefully will be helpful in trying to create the best lineups that you can create this week. So obviously I have my master one here, which if you guys have seen it before, I put really a ton of information. The best way to view this information, the exact way that you're seeing me view this information right now, is through just a normal Excel document. So that's what I would recommend you doing. Of course, if you're a member, you'll be allowed to download this each and every week. I try and make updates to it, but we go across again. We get yearly stats, we get the strokes gained, we get the approach yardages, we get the recent form, we get the open history or event history, course history, and then of course how I formulate all the rankings. Pretty much give it to you right there. It's a really pretty easy formula. It's a weight or a rank based formula over the average number of golfers in the field. And then from there, I project out the points. So, with that being said, I just want to go over kind of some of the additions that I made for this week so that people can, kind of take a peek. So, the first ones that I'll go over, and these have been kind of a staple the last couple of weeks, it's just breaking out into each pricing section for DraftKings here. Normally, FanDuel will run close to it, but sometimes FanDuel has some different pricing, but we just base it off of DraftKings here. And what this is going to show you, it's going to be an emphasis on ownership by the price range on DraftKings, and I go all throughout. And what this is nice is I give the category rank. So when you really get into the 7.9 to the categories that have a lot more golfers, you can easily see just where the values are in this section, especially if you're looking in this 7.3 to 7 range, and you don't want to go Tony Finau because there's going to be a lot of golfers. That's just an example. This is just gives you what our cheat sheet, what our model is liking this week based on the set of criteria that you saw before. So again, you're going to see this here on the last section. Next is the salary info and comparisons. Basically, what I'm just doing here is, I had a lot of people ask me why, I've been having such great success on FanDuel recently, and it's simple as that I'm using just a basic formula and looking for value plays on FanDuel that may match certain criteria that I'm looking to do or may match up in the optimal rank in our model. So what this form is obviously is DraftKings, FanDuel, and what I'm taking is the average salary per player on DraftKings is 83.33, and on FanDuel it's just over 10,000. So the first one is DraftKings versus FanDuel, and the larger the number, the better value they're going to be on FanDuel. So for example, a minus 500 is still a pretty good value on FanDuel. And of course, the smaller the number, so for example, Henrik Stenson, he's more or less going to be much cheaper on DraftKings, as you can tell, based off of his FanDuel price. So then also the other one that I added this week is the DraftKings versus FanDuel from the average. So what I like about from the average is it just shows me that, okay, well, the smaller the number, Danny Willett is $1,800 separation, so he's a much better value on FanDuel. Again, two of the guys that will probably pop out here, some of these other guys' names we might not know, but two of the names that do pop out are Rory McIlroy and Jordan Spieth. So those are two very interesting plays that, as you can tell, seem to be much cheaper on FanDuel. So those are some of the things that I'll try and exploit, because what that allows me to do is it allows me to get in some of these other players that I may be focused on that may be a little bit more expensive, but if I can get Jordan Spieth and Rory McIlroy to go out and beat Brooks Koepka and Dustin Johnson this week, then that's how you create that leverage. You win with your other guys, and you hope that the head-to-head matchups, end up going your way. Then it's this one. The next, I'm just gonna breeze through. This is just my recent form. It's on the first page, but I just bring it to you right here, just in case you want to see that. Event history, same thing. Course history, normal weeks. Then we have strokes gained. Two things I want to mention here. I just give you the differences So versus the baseline, which is the yearly number I get from the PGA Tour or the European Tour. And that just is going to show who might be playing better right now. Obviously, Michael Kim, that's no secret. Matt Fitzpatrick played great last week. So kind of no secrets as to what the guys that we're seeing here right now. But this is just going to show you who might be in form, and maybe the numbers haven't come through yet or whatnot. But I like it. It's a tool that I'm trying to use more. And then the last one is yearly stats. Again, all the same ones that I have on the first page. It's just going to give them to you right here so that if you're interested and the screen doesn't move correctly for you or whatnot, it's just an easy way to break it out. So hopefully you guys found this useful. There's a wealth of information. If you're a statistical nut and you like Excel sheets and stuff like that, this is definitely for you. If you like looking at all this stuff and you understand how to move around a computer a little bit, awesome. This is definitely for you as well. So any questions, feel free to let me know. Any suggestions on how to make it better, please. I'm always open for that type of stuff. And hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.